Why cheating in exams is one of the worst things that you can do to yourself. First of all, the fact that we can cheat in exams comfortably in this country is a clear indication that we are suffering from poor self-concept and low self-esteem right there. We do not know who we are, what we are capable of achieving, and thus ending up pursuing something whose end result we are never sure about, only to end up living in expectations of better possibilities being in our favor, possibilities that we are also delusional about. But who is to blame anyway, because the environment that we found ourselves in does not render itself fitting for the vast majority of us to realize our potential, let alone discovering our basic aptitudes and desires. The slave mentality is alive and well. You see, cheating is a shortcut, and important lessons in life are never learned with a shortcut. In fact, you cannot be in touch with who you are, what you are born to be, what exactly you should be doing with your life, your purpose. Because by cheating, it will mean that you've skipped important lessons in life, only to be rewarded with that for which you've not worked for, which will have no meaning to you because it's not in you. It's just like two people whose intention is to get to the top of the mountain, and so the first person decides to scramble up and over the rocks to the top of the mountain, where his character is tested in as far as strength and courage, endurance, persistence, patience, and focus is concerned. And then the second person decides to be flown by a helicopter to the top of the mountain. In as much as they all get to the top of the mountain, these two experiences are totally different in as far as self-concept and self-esteem is concerned. What is the moral of this illustration? Well, I can only use my experience to illustrate this further. I used to perform very well in mathematics in my primary school. In fact, my best subject grade was always in mathematics. My strong self-concept and self-esteem was nurtured by that environment right there. I then failed in mathematics for the better part of my secondary school. Even though I could feel the passion to engage in it, leading in some exams, although with poor grades, all the way to the D- in the KCSE exam in the year 2007. Having managed to get the grade D- out of my own efforts as at that particular time, and then coupled with my proper self-concept, I understood the mathematics environment so well and the challenges that led to it, and that it was my passion for mathematics that had been met with a test that I knew so well that I could overcome. Class is permanent, remember? To this day, I can comfortably say that myself getting the grade D- is one of the most important things to have happened to me, because one, it gave me one of the lowest grades to rise from, to now boasting one of the greatest comebacks in the field of mathematics in my country, Kenya, with a gradual rise from a D- to C- to C+, to B+, and finally the grade A. And then two, it is the grade D- and the environment that came with it that made me have an encounter with a book I met at the library while in my quest to understand the reasons as to why I failed miserably in the subject that I loved. A book written by Donovan A. Johnson and others entitled Guidelines for Teaching Mathematics. And in it, I tapped into these three essentials of a mathematics teacher that led to my rise. That a mathematics teacher must motivate his students, communicate his knowledge to them, and then guide them to discover ideas. And that is why, 16 years down the line, I am a motivational speaker, a mathematics teacher with vast knowledge and experience in both primary and secondary mathematics. Then I'm also very passionate in helping people discover new ideas, which puts me in the realm of leadership consultancy right there. Highly equipped with solutions in the field of mathematics, swimming in the plenitudes of my passions with a personal professional brand at Docta Mathematics, very unique in its configuration. I am unstoppable. I can only rise in standout mode for the global territory. Now, look at it this way. If I had cheated in the exams in the year 2007 and maybe obtained the grade C plus in mathematics, I couldn't have seen the mathematics environment as an opportunity for me to rise from into something that has catapulted me to my purpose and uniqueness, prime for greatness. And maybe I could have packed at that grade C plus and maybe settled for an average course leading me to an average job and life by now. Bottom line, my wish is for people to be able to rise to their original intent for why they were born, to give their utmost best while in school, and to achieve what is truly theirs for proper placement in the right environments that can make them become. But remember, proper self-concept is key to making this a reality. If you are a fish, the only environment that you can thrive in passionately is water and not land. Not everything is nurtured at the university, people. It's good to aim to go there. I did that myself. But let not the quest to going there lead you into cheating in the exams, because maybe the very thing that was to lead you to a fulfilling life was for you to get some grades, sometimes even lower grades, to put you in the right environments for you to see what exactly you should do in life. Albert Einstein, in his great array of ideas, once said, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life thinking it's stupid. That is for you to think right there. My special dedication goes to Dr. Fred Matiang, the former cabinet secretary in the Ministry of Education in the year 2016 and 2017 for the exemplary work at sanitizing the examination environment that allowed me to get the undisputed B plus in mathematics in the year 2016 and the grade A in the year 2017 in my 4th and 5th attempts at KCSE exam respectively. You are my hero, my special thanks. This is a doc mathematics.